Hey everybody, it's Joe, aka Eldritch Omen here. I just wanted to make a quick intro to Star Wars Card Trader video because I've noticed a lot of posts on the sub from new people asking questions about how stuff works and that sort of thing. So when you first sign up, you'll make your account, and this is sort of your hub page. As you can see, you've got your fan name at the top, how many credits you have. Trade and bulletin are things you don't want to worry about too much. The trade at the top, that's a blind trade button. I haven't seen it be too useful. Bulletin they haven't quite started using yet, so you'll be learning as we learn how that works. Then obviously the next stuff is pretty self-explanatory. Here's your trades, what ones you have pending and what ones you have to rate that were accepted. Your star rating and how many people have rated you. Awards are things you can go ahead and do to earn more credits and little badges. You can see the list of them if you click on how many are available or closest, and then the little arrow there brings you to the ones you've completed already. Like, for example, I completed the regular Shred series. I had all the cards by the deadline, so I got this little badge and a handful of credits to spend on other packs. Down below you'll see how many cards you have total, the percentage of cards you've collected out of all of them that are there, and how many golds. I'm not 100% sure why they single out golds. They used to be a little more rare than they are now, but some people are big gold collectors, so they like to keep track of that. And your force score, which is a little bit of a mystery to most people, I think. Maybe somebody in the comments can give a better rundown of how that works. And then you've got your social section down here. It says friends. It's more of like people you're following. I'll just give you a quick scroll through here of all the people I've got on mine. Usually if you make a good trade with somebody or you know somebody else who's playing, you know you're going to want to trade with them again. You add them to your friends list and then you can come back anytime. Like, for example, here's Bill, aka Lost Star Wars, the other host of the Trade Federation. I click on him and I can bring up profile. I can offer him a trade if I want. Let's offer him something ridiculous right now. I'll just 1-1 him. Select the cards to get and give, and then you just hit send. Now, one thing that's very useful for new people is when you make a trade like that, you go to your pending, it'll show up. Up in the corner, you see the speech bubble. Now you can send a message to the person you're trying to text with or trying to trade with. So I'll say, Bill, I'm recording a video. And I spelled it wrong, but that's what autocorrect is for. Anyway, so that if you can tell people or you can ask questions there in that trade, especially if you're new, that's so important because a lot of new people fall into the trap of they're trying to trade something and they're not sure on the value. They don't know if they're asking for too much, but they just go for it anyway. And you can get blocked a lot, I think, early on if you're offering trades that the people who've been around a long time are going to think are ridiculous. So it really helps to use that speech bubble. I encourage that. So going along the bottom, transmissions. Now this is kind of your most important area. Each new insert or card that's released, they're going to release a little transmission. It's a little news post here, basically, and it tells you when the card will be available, and more importantly, what packs it will be available in. The vintage is available in the Darth Vader Master Pack for an hour, and then the Yoda Master Pack and Boba Fett Base Pack an hour later. And it shows you the odds on all your cards, and you can check that out for everything, like the shadow boxes we had this morning. A ton of variants, but this is an easy way to keep track of what you're going for and making sure you're doing it at the proper time and in the proper packs. Next over, fan feed. This is where you're going to do most of your trade work. You can pretty much see everybody just kind of spams this thing. Whatever's on your mind, whatever you think you need or whatever, people are just posting it. You can search, narrow it down. If I was looking for Dagobah, I could do that, and then scroll through and see if anybody says for trade Dagobah. So, example, if I was looking for the green Jedi Master Yoda Dagobah, I could just click on this guy's name and hit offer him a trade. I'm not at the moment, so we'll just back up. The middle one's your home. We've been there already. That's just your hub. Cantina is where you're going to spend a lot of time. This is where the packs are for sale. Now, this could be kind of overwhelming to a new person because there are a ton of different types of packs. Your base packs are the three bottom ones, Boba Fett, Asajj, and Mace Windu, and marathon inserts, which are something we talked a little bit about on the first episode of the podcast, and you've probably started to pick up what those are about, typically come in the Boba Fett base packs, except for the Fan's Choice, which are released in the Mace Windus, and then each of these others have specialized inserts, and I kind of think that this is the way you're going to want to go as a new player, because as long as these packs are here, you know there's still inserts in there to get. Like, for example, if all the posters were sold out, the poster pack should just not be in the Cantina at all. So as long as you're pulling from one of those, for the most part, there have been some problems in the past, but for the most part, pulling from one of those means you're getting at least a chance at an insert, and you're going to want to search through those transmissions again to decide what it is that you're looking for. Now, up here in the corner, you'll see credits. If you click on that, that gives you the option to go ahead and buy credit bundles, but you can also click up here for free and say earn free credits, and that takes you to some of the crazy Tapjoy offers and stuff where you can actually do pretty well. It seems to depend on the day. Sometimes you'll have really good luck. Sometimes it'll just be garbage. You're going to have to use your discretion a little bit and decide how many terrible emails you want in your inbox every day. But you can do all right just on free credits going through there. And then the last tab, obviously, is your cards. One thing you're going to want to note, up here in the top right, you've got your search. So, for example, if I wanted to search for all my shadow boxes, I could do that. But more importantly, this game starts out with them sorted by faction. And to me, that's pointless nonsense. I've got inserts mixed in with base cards, yuck. So what you want to do is go up to there and sort it by parallel. That's the way I think most people are probably working it. Episode 7 cards are on the top, but then you've got your inserts. That's, of course, the big things most people are after. We can scroll here through mine. That's followed up by golds underneath. I have a handful, and then it just goes down from there to yellows, reds, blues, whites, and then strangely, we're not entirely sure why, but awards are at the bottom. So, like, you can see I've got my Blue Bespin award down here. I've got the Han Solo bounty card, and that's also the green cards and the purples and things are also considered awards for the purposes of the sorting, as well as oranges. And here are different awards for completing, like, the Geonosis vehicle set. That was completed a while ago. There's a Mint award there. So all of your awards from completing sets, your award cards, are down here at the bottom. So I think getting started, the main things you're going to want to remember are check the transmissions, read them over as many times as you need to make sure you're going after the right packs at the right times. And as I said, I think it's really important to, when you're sending someone a trade, go ahead and hit that little speech bubble and just send them a little message and let them know, I'm new, I'm not entirely sure what things are worth. If this is a ridiculous trade or whatever, then, let me know. And, of course, everybody, I think, should check out the Star Wars Trader subreddit, because that's going to be the most helpful place to help you make some of these decisions and get you acclimated to the app. Alright, I think that's it for this time. I may make another video if I think of some more intro type stuff or intermediate kinds of things, but for now, that's it for me, so I hope everyone enjoyed it, and I hope it helps. Happy trading!